Start with this. Hey, Robin.
Good morning.
Hey, Artie. Hey, Fred. Benji.
Hi, guys.
Benji here on time.
Yeah.
That's my man. Taking his job seriously.
Artie here.
Artie here. Benji here.
Present. Shall we take roll?
Yeah.
It's a tough side of the room over here for Howard.
I guess I'll start with this. You know, I've been holding on to this for a while. It's no big deal, but all right, I'll start with something else. I'm having trouble because there's so much on my mind that I'm having trouble starting the show. There's multiple things going on in my head at the same time, much like a serial killer, you know.
Wow, I'm
It's
into
like
this.
a roulette wheel in there.
Yeah, there's voices. I hear them. I hear them calling me.
I'm
round
psyched.
and round she goes.
I'm psyched to hear it.
I'm hearing the show, but you're not.
Would you let us in on it?
All right, why don't I let you in on it? First of all, one of the things that broke over the weekend, one of the big stories was that Robert Schimmel, the comedian, was arrested. Do you know about this?
No.
I don't know anything about this. Wow. What's going to come out of your mouth?
Yeah, what was he arrested for?
Uh-oh.
Well, you know, he wrote a book recently called Beating Cancer for $5 a day. What was his name of his book? Do you
I
remember?
don't remember the exact name.
Is that a newer book? I don't know,
wrote
whatever.
a book.
I remember what you're talking about, but
It was well, he had an HBO special. It says, "So first you beat cancer, and
Right,
then,
right.
And now it's and then you beat your wife, allegedly." So he was arrested for a domestic dispute where he was claimed that his wife might have been abused.
Oh.
But what was so fascinating about the whole thing was that every story in the newspaper had, you know, frequent guest on the Howard Stern show, Robert Schimmel. And that's okay, you know, that's fine.
Yeah, you can't get into trouble for that, right?
But by the time it got to television, it was the newscasters going, Robert Schimmel was arrested for beating his wife. Now, I guess a lot of people don't know who Bob Schimmel is, you know, now that you think about it.
Right.
So they have a big picture of me with Bob Schimmel. It looked like the story was Howard Stern got arrested for beating up his wife.
Oh.
That's what
And
it
your
looked
wife
like.
is Bob Schimmel.
Right. Like there's a picture of me and Bob, you know. Like all of a sudden Bob finally got on the news and it's for beating his wife and guess who's got a big picture. It's just, I'm telling you, it's not a mistake.
You have a curse.
Like they say, like sometimes you'll see someone said, "Oh, that was a guest on the Oprah Winfrey show." They don't show a picture of Oprah and the guy. It's really weird. It was almost as if they were trying to somehow make a connection between me and a wife beating.
almost like he learned how to beat women on the show, mate.
Or that you're an advocate and he learned it from you.
There was some subtle message in all of it. You know what I mean? There was
See?
It was weird. I wish I had the TV report, but I don't think JD has it ready.
It's always like, you see, being with that Howard, look at what happened.
Yeah, like you see, he's for beating women, and now Bob Schimmel's done it, so let's blame Howard. It was just weird, you know. And the story was stand-up comedian Robert Schimmel was busted for allegedly beating up his wife, TMZ reported Saturday. The X-rated funny man was being held on $50,000 bail after cops were called to his home in Los Angeles and found his wife roughed up.
Oh.
Schimmel, 59, is known for his off-color humor and his battle with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, which he chronicled in his new book, Cancer on $5 a Day. That's what I thought the book was called. He divorced his first wife, Vicky, 3 times, then married his daughter's best friend, Melissa, who is half his age. They have 2 children. It does sound like he's out of control.
I was going to say, can't you arrest a guy for divorcing a woman 3 times?
And then marrying his daughter's best friend. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, he should be arrested. You're right.
Yeah. So then, but there's a big picture of me standing next to Schimmel on the news, which is really weird. Like, put a picture of him and his wife, not a picture of me.
What have you got to do with any of this?
I don't know. Beth and I had words last night.
Uh-oh.
We're thinking it might have been our first fight.
Wow.
Were the police called?
You had words?
No, nothing on the level of Schimmel. I just left the room. I didn't hit her. I wanted to throw her out the window, but I didn't hit her.
You have restraint.
I do.
Right.
I do.
I hear you got to do that with broads.
And we just had like a really beautiful weekend. Like, you know, we had a nice time. We had dinner together and all this. And Beth's writing a book.
Right.
You know. And so she has all these files on the computer. And Beth kind of halfway knows how to use a computer. Like she doesn't know a lot of the stuff you can do. She just wants it to work.
Do you two have separate computers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she was working on her book and all this. all weekend. And she'd call me into the room every, 15 minutes to get something set up. Like, gee, I don't know how to use Microsoft Word.
Right.
I don't know how to save a document. And she's writing, and she's working hard on it. And she's doing a lot of research and constantly on the computer. And so, whatever I'm in the middle of doing, I was trying to help. So I even created folders for her to make it easy and do all these things for her so that it would be a simple process.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, we were having a very loving weekend. In fact, I made sure, we watched movies together. I even watched, what I watched with Beth? And
the divine sisterhood of the yaya pants.
No, that was me, Robin.
I'll show you what a good...
For a chick who didn't bang me. But
I'll
anyway.
show you what a good husband I am.
Okay.
I watched Bride Wars with Anne Hathaway and Kate Hudson.
Oh!
I wouldn't even watch that.
Sat there, watched it, held my wife's hands. And
Actually, you like movies like that, so stop it.
We were complaining about halfway through, Kate Hudson, horrible actress, this one terrible, blah, 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 horrible story. Then we're like, we're loving it at the end.
You're watching the whole thing, right?
We loved Kate Hudson, we loved Annie Hathaway, we loved the whole thing. So we were enjoying Bride Wars. But anyway, I'm spending time with my wife and...
That's above and beyond the Call of Duty.
You know what? It wasn't such a Call of Duty. I enjoyed
I'm
it.
telling you, that's not a call for him.
If I didn't like it, I would have left. It was fun. Kate Hudson was a lot of different outfits.
Right. That's...
Hey, I'm a
He
guy.
can enjoy it on a number of levels.
Yeah, I know that I enjoy these movies, but on a different level than my wife does.
You're thinking, another name for this movie could be Kate Hudson's ass.
I'm watching the Kate Hudson movie, and I'm thinking, hey, I could have gotten her. I was at a party at Rick Rubin's house, and Kate Hudson was there. It was before she got famous. I knew she was Goldie Hawn's daughter, and we spent the whole evening sitting and talking on a couch. And it seemed like there might be some vibe. And then she said she was coming to New York, and we were going to meet up, and blah, blah, blah. And then, she met that drummer from, or whatever, the singer from Counting Crows.
Chris Robbins.
Yeah.
I met her in person once.
Black Crows.
Yeah, not Counting Crows.
I met her in person once, and she got her mother's ass, man.
Yeah.
Ooh,
attractive girl.
Yes.
And, but nevertheless, so don't let me get too sidetracked here.
No, you're off Bride Wars and into
so Beth was busy working on her book and this and that and the other thing. And she was kind of cranky all weekend because, I said to her, are you okay writing this book? She goes, yeah, no, I'm enjoying it. But I could tell she was cranky because I was playing a chess game on Saturday night. Uh-huh. Mind you, I'm in the middle of beating a guy who's ranked over 1,800, way over 1,800.
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness, you're in your glory.
I'm in my glory. And the game ran long. It was a long game.
Well, you can't beat an 1800 in 2 seconds.
No, you can't, my friend.
That takes time.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting for me, and I was having a good time. And, I was running late, and, we usually have a couple of drinks at 7 o'clock, but I was running into it.
So, so it ran over the cocktail hour.
So I said I was a half hour late. I said it's going to be another half hour, and she usually doesn't care.
Oh, my gosh, straight up. Thank you.
I knew she was annoyed with me because I was playing chess, and I said this must be the book stuff because she normally wouldn't even care.
Right.
She was like, well, I got ready and I'm ready. And I was like, well, what is this? I can't predict exactly when a chess game's going to be over. And she was busy, and I started the game at 3 o'clock. The fucking game took
You're kidding.
No, it was hours.
Bride Wars was longer than I thought.
Yeah. So, anyway, I knew she was being snippy with me a little bit because of this book thing. Which, I wish she wouldn't write a book, honestly.
Oh, stop.
I really do. I mean, I'm not really, it doesn't do me much good.
It doesn't do you much
She's
good.
talking about donating most of the or some of the profits to charity. And I went, what the fuck would you do that for?
It's unbelievable.
After all this hard work.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna make me crazy, and you're gonna donate the profits to charity or some of the profit. I don't know what the deal is.
She's a better person than me.
Yeah. All right. So.
Well, and authors tend to be snippy. Henry Miller, I believe.
Yeah,
you read a lot about those guys.
Actually, you should leave them alone.
Right. She's very passionate about this, and I respect her for doing it, and she's working hard on it, and it'll be good. But so I'm trying to be helpful every time she calls me over the computer and tells me, this is Microsoft Word. How do I save my document? How do I save? I said, look, let's get our computer guy on the phone. Let's talk with him. No. Just show me how to do it. Okay. So last night, just working on the book. I was playing a blitz chess game or something. I was doing
You're
something.
back to playing chess.
Yeah, I am. I'm back. Now that I'm winning.
But you won, and then did you win the 1800
Yes,
game?
I did.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good for you, man.
Take a bow.
And even like when I came downstairs and told Beth, she was like, I don't, like she didn't even care. Like you know,
It's a big deal to you.
she goes, I don't really care. And I was like, wow. I mean, do you have to be so snippy?
I know that's
Like,
a big deal for you.
Yeah, it was like a big deal for me. I was like, wow, I just put in 4 fucking hours beating some guy.
You're late to cocktails. Get out here.
And I just said, there are many times that you're busy on a phone call with North Shore Animal Leagues. I wait, and I don't care. I don't fucking get crazy from it. I mean, I was doing something. So then... So I'm pretty sure we're in a fight. So you tell me.
Sounds like
You
it.
sound like you're in a fight.
But this was nothing. I mean, that blew over, and we had a great time, and had dinner, walked the dog, the whole thing. That was Saturday night. And then so last night, I even we went out to dinner. We get back. She starts working on the book again. So I go in my office, and I'm doing my thing. And she's like, every minute, oh my God, you got to come in. So I said, okay, I'll be there in a minute. I walk in. And she said, I have a Microsoft document. I don't know if it's saved. I said, okay, let's see what you did. Show me how you saved it. So she saved it. I said, okay, it's saved. You can close it. So I said, let me do it. I close it. And then all of a sudden she tells me nothing was saved. But I saw that it was saved. I don't know what she did. So, when you're doing something like this, if it's important to you, you make a change. You see that it's saved. And then you continue. You don't do 2 hours worth of work. And then... She did 2 hours worth of work and then was worried whether it was saved or not.
Oh.
If you're worried that the saving mechanism isn't working, you should save it, like do a test save or something. I mean, I don't know. I walk in, I said, you hit save and it's saved. I don't know what's going on. So then she started accusing me of erasing her material or not saving it. And I just said, you got to be kidding me. I said, what? Why? I said, I'm no longer involved in your book.
You're in an old-fashioned fight, man.
Yeah. I all of a sudden, I was being accused of erasing her material.
Right. She drew you right in.
She drew me right in, sucked me in, and then said, well, you erased everything, and yelled at me. And it was like...
How dare you?
I was like, oh, my God. And I was fuming fucking mad. I was like, you got to fucking be kidding me. You're going to pin that on me? Take responsibility for your work and learn how to work your program and save your fucking material. I stormed out of the goddamn room. And I don't know. It was like close to 9:30. I had to go to bed, and she was still in the bedroom working. I walked out. I said, I got to go to sleep. So she cleared her stuff out, and I laid down. Now I'm all upset because I'm not even clear if she's coming in to sleep or so she didn't come in to sleep. She slept in another room. And now it's like now I'm looking at the clock. It's like 10:30, 10:45, and I'm not sleeping. So I grabbed some tissues. I jerked off.
Right. Good idea. Good
It's a
idea.
big fight.
That's Robin. That's a good
You're
idea.
angrily jerking off.
I tugged on that stupid piece of taffy between my legs, and then
That God put there to make us
it was
have a living hell.
It was really weird, and like we didn't talk this morning. Beth wrote me a note, but I mean, it's just like,
Oh, that's nice. Though she wrote you a note.
yeah, it was nice, but I'm still kind of angry.
Oh, come on. Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah, I will.
She's tense from writing a book.
Yeah,
You
but
know
I don't
that's
want-
not
I want the book
usually
over.
Well, you can't make the book be
Yeah.
over. She signed a contract.
Yeah,
So, stop
I'll
it.
pay off the contract.
Oh, stop it.
I'll pay her not to
Now
write
you're
the book.
talking like me.
No. Because that won't solve the problem.
Yeah.
That will not solve the
No,
problem.
no, it
Really?
won't.
That will make the problem worse.
Who wants to read a whole book?
Oh, you're
By the way,
bad.
this is the
You're
forward.
such a bad person.
This is the forward.
Don't do this.
This is the forward and chapter 1. Imagine when we get to chapter 10.
Well, she's done a lot of research, though.
Yeah.
She has all kinds of files. I asked her a question the other day, just, because I knew she knew the name of a certain vet, because I had a friend with a problem. She sent me a whole page of references.
Yeah. Well, yeah. She's
She's done incredible research.
great. Wonderful.
stop it.
You know what?
You should be proud. She's
Yeah.
working really hard.
Do a radio show. Ask the doctor type show. And people, I mean,
What?
the book is going to make her nuts.
Look, books are difficult. You know this.
Yeah, well, you want to know something? I'm out of the book business with her because I told her, don't ask me anymore for help. I don't know the answer.
Well, if you can't be a supportive helpmate,
No, I can't.
you should divorce yourself at least from the book.
Don't use the word divorce, Robin.
No, I'm getting another divorce from the book.
Oh, yeah, good.
I'm divorcing the book.
Howard, by chapter 4, you'll be throwing money you'll say, look, I'll give all the money to charity that you were going to give.
No, but she has to complete this book. If he does that, he'll be
I
like
understand.
you, alone.
No, I understand.
She was asleep. She was asleep this morning, and then I was like, and then it was like, I know she was up this morning, like hearing me plodding
Moving
around,
around.
like
Stomping.
bumbling around, but didn't say anything to me, and it's just ugly.
Oh, stop it. You
was
two
ugly.
are just being cute.
That ain't close to ugly, man. That's mildly unattractive.
I don't think he could get to where ugly is for you.
No, I'm saying it's not ugly.
But I mean, it was uncomfortable, you know. It was
I understand.
Of course it was uncomfortable, but you see what happened here was she just got a little stressed.
Yeah, but she pinned it all on me, and
but
it
that
really upset me.
Take it easy. You're taking that like it's a real thing. It wasn't real.
Yeah. It was real to me.
No.
You know when Rambo says to, he goes, the war was real for me. It was real for me. You weren't there. You don't know what it was like.
Okay, Rambo.
We shed our blood. We come back. Call us baby killers. Spit on us. It was real.
Okay, I feel your pain.
God, that movie had to piss off every Vietnam vet on the planet.
You asked me to save the document. You said you didn't know how to work Microsoft Word. I came in.
The foggiest idea who he is.
I saved the document. I saved the document.
I don't
I
know.
told you.
Me of erasing it.
You said me. What are we supposed to do? What kind of crap? You right-click it and you save it. You take your mouse and you right-click it.
I gotta go to sleep.
You know that. Now I'm sitting here in bed, pulling my taffy, doing all kind of wild crap, thinking about all kind of things.
I don't want to watch Bride Wars. You asked me.
Watching Pride Wars, having dinner, doing everything I'm supposed to do. I'm in the files. You wasn't the files of it.
For cocktails.
I beat an 1800.
And then you tell me I can't save a document?
Now I'm watching Kate Hudson and Anne Hathaway. What am I supposed to do?
I want to kill myself.
Sitting here, all kind of violent shit. Watching Pride War.
Now you're writing me notes.
It wasn't my war. It was Bride Wars.
Hey, Jerry, you're on the air.
Oh, my God. I feel bad, Howard. Sounds like Kooky Pies is out of the box.
No, come on, stop that.
What?
It's my
What
wife.
does that mean?
The kook. This is
No, she's under
what I
stress.
see every
Stop
day at
it.
home.
Oh, you're a nut.
Swirl, the anger. It's coming.
What anger? What is he talking about?
Yeah, and
You know what's going to make you feel better, Howard?
Trump.
Honestly,
Yep.
you and Beth tonight should go on Stern Fan Network.
That's the place to be.
That'll fix everything.
Yeah.
Sounds like Jerry's recently divorced
I
or something.
think
Yeah.
he knows of some anger.
This same wife twice, and I get yelled at for what I did, and it's got her messed up. Come on.
Wait
No,
a minute,
man.
you married the
Same thing.
same woman twice?
Of course.
He's like Dominic. Was I dreaming or did Dominic mention the other day that he's dating Leslie
He's
again?
dating Leslie again.
By the way, dating Leslie again. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Mayday's right.
Yeah.
Get her straight. Tell her this shit are running around during the week, all dressed up, partying. Stay home. Take a computer class.
Right.
Open
If you're
the
writing a
window.
book.
All right, you
Jerry's
guys.
right.
No,
Jerry's right.
Jerry is
Howard's
not
agreeing with
right.
Jerry.
Thank you.
Jerry's got a point.
Jerry is going to get you into trouble.
Yeah, he
Robin.
is, man. And Jerry wants to get you into trouble.
Don't pin it on me. Take a computer class. What do you want?
Hey,
Jerry
that's
is
my
gonna
buddy
get you in the
that's not
trouble.
Jerry's right. Well, let's see.
living
You can go out tonight or you can take a computer
All right,
class.
be right. Be right. Go
No.
ahead.
All right.
Jerry's
Thank you, Jerry.
pressing a lot of the right buttons.
Sounds really loving.
Sounds
Just
like
be right.
Sounds like I could live with Jerry.
I think you will be.
Ask all my friends.
What, Jer?
Just ask all my friends. I beat them down too. Everybody hates me. Come on.
I don't hate you.
He's agreeing with you.
We love you.
I'm agreeing with you.
That's my buddy. He's out of his house with all my good advice. So,
See?
You know.
You could see me next weekend watching Bride Wars with Jerry.
There you go.
Yeah.
His best friend listened to him. He's out of the house now.
Yeah, but he's right.
He's living with it, too.
All right. All right. Hey,
Thank
thanks,
you.
Jerry.
Bye.
I met an old friend of mine last night, and I said, "How you doing, man?" And he goes, "I'm living in a basement apartment." I said, "What happened? You get a divorce?" He goes, "Yeah."
Oh.
Cut into half his financial assets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You don't know what to say. Do you hug him or? And he was happier to be out of the house.
You know, well, anyway, so that was my way. So, like, now it's this weird thing where Beth and I haven't spoken.
Well, you know what you should do?
What?
Go home and say, it's okay. I love you.
I don't do that.
I know. I'm
I have
trying
to-
to tell you something that you should do.
I have to
should
make-
be able to do.
I have to make some points first.
Oh, boy.
You and your points.
Go home, Howard, and say, "You're
You
right.
think
I
she-
erased those documents."
You think she doesn't feel bad about all this?
You think I don't feel bad that her document got erased? I felt awful.
Of course you
But
do.
she beat me up over it.
But you're going to keep it living. You're going to make it real.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure.
You know what I would do?
You sure you're going to
Yeah,
do that?
I'm pretty sure, despite your good advice.
Do you have an appointment today with your...
Yes.
Oh, good. Talk it over with him.
Not
first.
bringing it up.
Oh, you're an asshole then.
That's stubborn.
You're an asshole.
It's none of his business.
Oh, yeah, you're going to take care of this one yourself, huh?
Yeah, I'll handle this in my own way.
Here's what I would. You know what I would do, Howard? I would get really lit and go erase everything on her computer.
You don't know how close I came. I had visions of throwing that computer right out the window.
Oh wow! Look, sweetie. Look what I
Oh,
did.
sorry.
I did it again. I'm so clumsy.
Then I realized we're up like 30 floors, so it could hit someone in the head.
And
Why-
you could really be in trouble.
Right. No need to have someone die.
Well, then it'll hit Jerry.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
That's like, once I was having a fight with somebody and I took my phone, my cell
Yeah.
phone, and I threw it across the room and it broke into a million pieces.
Man,
It was
who suffered?
I
You.
said, now you can't talk to me.
Yeah.
And then I said, and now I don't have a phone.
Yeah, I've done that. I've broken shit. Yeah, and then I started going through. I go, I bought that computer.
You know what the key part of the story is, though, that puts her above other women, I would think, and I know this about Beth. The fact that she wrote you a note so quickly, I mean, that's a big deal.
No, she tortured me last night. She knew I had to get to bed. She left the room.
Oh,
And
really?
then, and it was hard for me to get to. I've been up since 11 o'clock. I'm tired now. No, there was a lot of anger.
There was animosity.
Yeah. It
Look,
wasn't so.
you two
Getting a
are-
note in the morning and I'm exhausted is ridiculous.
Right.
All right.
It wasn't right.
It's very easy from here to tell what people
I
should
understand.
do.
Hey, listen. You kidding me?
I'm very good at quarterbacking this.
Everything's great in life when we're sitting in here.
Didn't you and your last boyfriend break up?
I was gonna. That's
and you weren't
exactly,
talking to him or something?
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I'm good at this vantage point, not
No.
while you're in it.
Oh,
You're
life
like-
is great when we're in here.
You mean you're like Kirstie Alley on Oprah, who like she comes on and goes, "I couldn't believe this." Did you see Kirstie Alley on
I
Oprah?
saw her.
I didn't see her. I have the tape JD gave
Yeah,
me.
I didn't
What
see
happened
the
with
whole
her?
thing. Well, she came back fat.
Well, the kicker to the whole story is she tells Oprah at the end of the interview, "By the way, I'm starting my own weight loss line." Oh. Can you imagine?
Is that the time to start it?
I mean, the woman can't. The woman is a disaster. And my father used to tell me this when I was a kid growing up. He goes, "You wait." All the fatzos write diet books. He goes, "They're all on their way to
Well,
being fat."
at least she's doing it while
She's fat.
She's fat.
Yeah. So
The
that you know
others-
not to buy it.
The others get thin for 10 seconds and then right.
Yeah. We didn't really argue though. I just left the room.
Well, it's not an argument, but you had a fight.
Yeah. Yeah. Beth's calling this our official first fight.
She called it that.
Yeah. Because I think we might have had our first fight. I go, think. I'm pretty
You're
sure.
pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure this is a fight.
Oh, yeah.
You're voting yes.
Yeah.
This
on
was
that one.
this was Ollie Frazier one.
I know I walked out of the room going, what am I doing? What is going on here? What did I do wrong?
How did I fuck up?
Yeah, now I'm the one who erased her book. Great. Leave me out of it. I said, never ask me again. Leave me out of this with the book.
But don't start making declarations. That's a no-no.
make any declaration.
Yeah,
When did I
just
make a declaration?
Leave me out of it. Don't go. Don't.
Yeah,
ask me
I
about
said,
the
listen,
book.
don't start in with me. I said, listen, I was trying to help you. I don't know. You hit save. I've done it a million times. That's how you save. And before you do 2 hours worth of work, make sure you know how to do it. I don't know. That makes sense to me.
Did you say that?
Yes. Ooh. I said, you got to sit down and have a game plan.
Oh, my goodness.
I said, you got to know how to work your equipment.
No wonder she got angry.
No, she wasn't angry.
Yeah, she was.
She was angry because she goes, no, you
yeah,
erased
but
my...
that didn't help. You saying, well, you should know.
Yeah. That's right. Take
Again,
responsibility. Don't pin it on me.
Take it easy over
Take
there. Don't start
responsibility.
arguing with me.
Take responsibility.
Don't start arguing with me.
Well, you're annoying me.
You know what? In Goodfellas, Henry Hill goes.
Now I know why guys aren't living with you. You fight. You have a ridiculous way of fighting.
In Goodfellas, Henry Hill goes, what is it? Every broad in my fucking life. What's going on?
It's getting to be goddamn ridiculous.
You're really annoying to fight with.
Well, I'm just trying to tell you the rules of engagement, and you don't want to listen.
Yeah.
I wish I could have been a fly on the wall when you had some of those conversations with Florentine.
Hey, how do you save this document?
Which conversation?
I don't
with
know.
Florentine?
I just know things got a little dicey.
I could recreate it. Robin kept going, no, I'm not going to see Sabracadabra with you.
No, I know Jim did some things wrong, and you pointed him out, didn't you?
Never. No.
I'm sorry, the coffee's not organic. What do you want me to do? Go out in the middle of the night and get some more?
Actually, we never had a fight. We never had a fight until we
Afterward.
broke up.
That's what I'm saying. So what happened? What did Jim do that you wouldn't let go of?
Oh.
See what I'm saying?
Let's see. Go to war-torn Afghanistan or have a weekend with Robin.
But he
war-torn
really
Afghanistan.
did something wrong.
He did something wrong, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you pointed it out repeatedly.
No, I did not repeatedly.
Yes, you did.
Not repeatedly.
Just once.
Nah, she said it once. It just repeated in my head like a loop.
It had an echo.
It's true. Jim ran off to Afghanistan.
Robin,
Even the bombs couldn't drown it out.
Robin, we were in a bunker for 45 minutes. Robin, I have to admit now, in Afghanistan, Jim and I did some role playing. I was you. In Kandahar.
No, Artie, you got to be more vicious.
I don't know, man. Anyway, it feels weird to have my first fight with Beth because now I'm uncomfortable and I hate that feeling. You know, it's just like it's shitty.
I tell you, dude,
Well,
you
of course it is.
you are good at radio, man, because you're honest. That's you're being honest right now, which is fascinating.
Yeah.
But
Great.
He's so happy to have brought you this.
Yeah, I know, but it'll pass. It'll pass.
Well, if you know,
Well, I would talk about something else, but that's what's on my mind.
I would imagine so.
Yeah. It's not even good radio. It's just that I
think it's fascinating.
It's just blocking everything else out of me.
But this is an opportunity. This is a great opportunity.
To do what? To do what?
To learn how to get through a situation.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say to get her to stop writing the book.
No.
I would do anything to get her to stop writing
No,
this book.
you cannot do that. That's the first thing you can't do. Because
needs
if you
to
do
stop.
that, you will be saying something to her that will destroy your relationship.
What am I saying by having her stop writing the book? I mean, I can't stop her from writing the book anyway.
Of course not.
Right.
But even the idea, the thought of it that you would want to, you would be saying, don't do anything.
Right. That's what I want to say.
But you can't do that.
Just be with me and be happy.
She has to fulfill herself.
I've never seen her be like unpleasant. This book is making her
I know,
unpleasant.
you've always said that
Yeah.
she's the most
Yeah,
pleasant
she's very
and never
even-keeled.
upset and doesn't get anxious or concerned about anything.
Yeah. Now she's all anxious, and
But
she won't
this is
admit
a lot
it.
of pressure.
Yeah, she won't even admit it because she was like, I said, by the way, this was over the weekend before the fight.
Uh-huh.
I said, you seem a little uptight. Is this because of the book? No.
But, that isn't even a loving thing to say.
Right. No, she was aggravated with me every minute.
But why are you, just like, what can I do for you?
I did everything. I was running up and down with the computers.
Did you ask her?
I did. I said,
did.
you need my help? I said, you want me to do something? I said, yeah, show me how to do this. I said, I can make it easy. I'll put a folder on your desktop and blah, blah, blah. And I did all this. I mean, I'm a great guy. I'm telling you. Believe me, women wait for a guy like me.
All right, I'm sure.
I'm a fucking catch and a half.
I'm sure.
Let me understand
I
something.
see the
though.
line.
She doesn't think you did that on purpose, does she? Right.
No,
Okay.
but she claims that she told me not to close the file, but there's no other way to
check it?
To check it.
Right, because what would be a real deep-rooted thing is if she senses hostility from you about her writing the book and she thinks you did that on purpose. That would be crazy.
No. I would never do that. I wanted to help.
Right.
She called me in to help, and I did my best to help, but, it didn't work out.
I don't think you would, but I'm saying sometimes in a fight, a woman's mind might go there.
She didn't. I don't think that's what she was implying. I would be the first to use that if I thought that, but no.
Good.
Use it.
In this conversation.
You are just a mess. Use it.
You're a mess, too.
I am trying. You have a wonderful relationship.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see you ruin it.
I won't.
You sure?
I was perfect. I didn't fight. I left the room. I knew I was going to get nasty, and I just left.
Yeah, but now what are you going to do? Are you going to,
I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah,
You're not
going to
be still casting blame?
A little bit. Yeah, I'll need to get my 2 cents in before the fight ends.
This is what I'm saying. You know this is her being stressed, not anything you did.
No, she blamed me for erasing her book.
Yeah, but... oh, you're terrible.
Howard, you know what you got to do?
Meanwhile, it was like 20 changes. Big deal. Go back and do it. As brilliant as that call is, I have to yell at Sal today.
Why?
Oh, my God. He's such a turd.
What happened?
He's such a douchebag. It's unbelievable. And I love Sal, but boy, oh, boy. It's just every step of the way. Every time I try to love him, I can't. So, Beth and I had that fight. And, yeah.
Did
Sal he do something?
Sal put in his 2 cents here?
Well, wait.
Oh, no.
Let me tell you the whole thing. You'll love this. So,
are you kidding? He got involved?
No, Beth and I had the fight. Beth didn't hear the radio show yesterday.
Right.
And, so...
Oh, no.
So anyway...
Like, you can't wait. What did he do?
So I was out all day. I had stuff to do, and I didn't get home till about 5:30.
Right.
Because we had a screening of Star Trek, which I'll talk about later in the show. And, I don't want to get sidetracked with what I thought of the movie.
Right.
Suffice to say, there's a 5-star review in the paper today, and I don't even think that's enough stars.
I know. They ran out of stars. This movie's
it's like the greatest movie I ever saw.
Oh, I'm glad.
It's the greatest sci-fi movie for sure.
It
Really?
is, yeah.
It is so good.
Oh, I'm glad, because JJ's a good guy.
If I could have last night strangled Sal, I would have, but he was nowhere near me. I just went, he's such a fucking
couldn't
shit.
enjoy the Star Trek review.
He's such a fucking shithead.
What happened?
It's like he's an incredible shithead. He's dumb and he's a shithead, but he makes those great phony
Every
phone
time
calls.
you think he's finally righted himself and sort of figured out things, he shows you that he really hasn't.
Well, what is one of the qualities you need? First of all, to make
he's
those phony phone calls, you need to be funny. Sal's funny. But you also need to be a little off, man, because you gotta be a pain in the ass jackass. That
but he
stop.
knew even like Auschwitz teeth would be funny. Like,
I know, yeah, he's a funny guy.
There's some intelligence behind those
He knows
calls.
something.
Yeah,
I understand.
Anyway, so I had a long day, and it was kind of weird because Beth and I really did have our first fight, and it was so weird as the day went on. Like Beth, had written me a note, and then after the show, I wrote her back a note saying, I said, this is just, she had apologized to me. She said, I'm never going to ever let my, my limited knowledge of computers ever get in the way of our relationship. She goes, I just got frustrated and I'm writing this book and I just got frustrated. So, me, like during the show, it was like, I want to tell her what she did wrong and blah, 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 and rub it in. And afterwards, I just wrote her and I said, I feel awful too. I had a terrible night. I couldn't sleep and I didn't tell her I jerked off, but, and
No need.
I said I couldn't sleep.
Sal did that.
Yeah.
And I feel really sad that, we had our first fight. And so, and then during the day, we were writing each other's other notes. She goes, I'm not going to go to Star Trek. I have some stuff to do. She wants some fun. Look at this lamp she wanted to buy for the apartment. And I said, okay. She goes, unless you want a divorce. And I said, no.
God.
We were having jokes and everything was back to normal and everything was fine. And then I came home and I saw her and.
Isn't it great in a relationship when unless you want a divorce, it's still a joke?
Right. Yeah.
That's a good time.
Yeah. So, and then we kissed hello and all that stuff. And I wrote JJ a note about Star Trek as soon as I got home. And then Beth and I grabbed some dinner. So we're at dinner, and it's really lovey-dovey. It's like, oh, it was so silly. I said, all I wanted to do, honey, is help you. And I saw that look of disappointment in your eyes. And she says, enough already. We don't have to talk about this, blah, 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 blah. So we're sitting at dinner, and she has her phone there because she's waiting for, this is again with the book, she had a message she was waiting for on her text message.
Uh-huh.
Well, all of a sudden she goes, oh, I just got an email from Sal.
Oh, no.
I go, what? So all of a sudden he goes, so here's his email. I said,
in the evening, it pops into her.
While we're eating.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is late in the day.
Everything's been great.
Everything's great. We decided not to talk about the fight.
God.
Everything is calm now. It's like it's over.
How could he
hadn't
be
heard,
this dumb?
She hadn't heard anything on the radio. Nothing tipped her off. It was fine. Everything was just great. And we were sitting there and having, talking about our day and talking about things that we needed to talk about. So then Sal's email comes in. And she goes, oh, did you discuss this on the air? I go, what are you talking about? He goes, Beth, sorry to hear about the save option. He's talking about, remember
yeah, right.
Yeah, the whole argument was about that I went to save her document, the Microsoft Word document.
Yeah.
I hit save,
right.
And then, it didn't save.
Right.
And she blamed me. Beth, sorry to hear about the save option. One time I was editing a movie for my son's birthday, and the same thing happened to me. I'll give you some advice that has worked well. Put a Post-it note that says click save and stick it on the corner of your monitor as soon as you sit down for your projects. Not only will it help others, but it serves as a great reminder to yourself to click it for your work too. Good luck, Sal. So now my fucking head is steaming hot because I go, first of all, she goes, what did you say about this on the radio?
So in other words, in her mind, one of two things has happened. You've either talked about it on the radio or discussed it privately with Sal.
No.
The latter's not
it was
an
obvious,
option.
Yeah, she knows the latter's not an option. And then I'm sitting there going, she starts to get angry and I start to get angry because she didn't hit the save. Forget her hitting the save. I hit the save. So he's basically saying I did something wrong. I forgot to hit the save button. Now I said to her, isn't this fucking ridiculous? This fucking moron.
Who knows nothing
about what happened. Didn't even listen to what I said on the radio properly. I hit save 900 times. The save didn't work. The save function didn't work. Now Beth's getting heated up.
Oh, no.
I'm getting heated up. I go, that fucking jackass doesn't even listen to what the fucking argument's about. He's basically saying I didn't hit save.
Right. Nobody hit save.
Yeah. Why? Can you leave my wife alone? Can you leave my life alone? Can you just stay out of it? You fucking idiot.
No
and then
one
you brought
else.
it up.
No one else did this.
Why do you have to write her?
Not one person.
And I didn't tell her I discussed it on the air. I didn't want to get into it.
I was just trying to be nice. That's all.
Yeah, but Sal, I told you we hit save. That wasn't the problem. You can send a Post-it note to your.
Well, Howard, if you click, hold on, Robin. I'm sorry,
Sal. Both my wife and I watched each other hit save. It was because it was embedded in a Lotus Note that it didn't save.
Okay,
but retard. Here's what we were talking about now, all over again because of your email.
But it was with good intentions.
If you want to do good intentions, give me.
Okay, I'll give you the advice. But you don't talk to me. She does.
And then write me a note, because I'll just take it and delete it.
Wait a minute. Howard, you're missing something.
You won't save it?
No.
You're missing something completely. Sal's life is a wreck.
Right.
He doesn't have time to deal with anyone else's life.
Well, then Beth got heat up. She goes, not to say anything, but isn't it great how Sal wants to help me out after he was the guy in some comedy club fucking calling me names and calling me an asshole?
It's called moving on, and we're getting along great. And she's been great to me as well. She's
do me
been
a favor.
contributing a lot of work.
Don't help her. Please.
All right.
It's just amazing out of all the people in the world who you want to help. You want to help her.
I want to help both of you.
Do me a favor. I got it under control. That was the point. Your message was retarded because in light of what we said, it wasn't that we forgot to hit save.
Right.
Save wouldn't work when it was embedded in a Lotus Note.
I've never heard of that. But.
Yeah, I hadn't either. That's why I thought I saved it.
Right.
But the whole point was I came into the room and hit save like 20 times before I closed it.
But you have to admit...
Stop! Don't write my wife.
I'm not.
Stop it.
I'm telling you something else. You have to admit that.
Yeah, but your note is exactly what I'm talking about. It misses the fucking argument. We hit save. It wasn't a question of hitting save. We hit save 50 times.
I got it.
It wouldn't save. I know you've never heard of it because you're a fucking genius. You fucking cocksucker. Stay out of it.
But why are you involved in their lives anyway?
Right.
No one else here thought to write them a note. This
No one
is
else here
none
cared
of your
enough.
business.
All I know is
it's none of your
Doug,
business.
first of all,
No one else here
Sal,
cared.
Doug Hurwitz,
care.
Doug Hurwitz wrote a note. John Hine wrote a note. Guess who they sent it to? Shithead. Guess who?
You.
Right, not Beth.
That's
they send it to me.
Well,
That's who
they don't
you're
care about
dealing
me.
with. That's
And what
who
I did
you
was,
deal with.
They don't care about Beth.
I deleted the message because, we didn't want to go back and find the document. She had redone all the work.
Well, I won't write her anymore.
All right,
and I'm sorry.
Thanks. You know what? Guess what? Guess who doesn't write your wife? Guess who? Guess who am I thinking of that doesn't write your
You.
wife? Right. You know why?
Why?
It's none of my fucking business. Stay out of my business. I don't want you in my life.
Okay. I'm not
I'll
really
work
in
with
your
you,
life.
but I don't want you in my life.
I just did
I'm
something.
sitting at dinner. I got the whole thing done, and then your email comes in.
Hey, you got to admit, though, it's your show. You did bring it up. 20 million people.
I brought it up, and you didn't even listen. That's what's even more insulting.
Because I'm busy doing
It
things
wasn't
in
about
business.
hitting the save button, shit stain.
That's what originally caused
but
the
Sal,
whole argument.
Sal.
I know. I get it completely, and I won't
you're
write
so
it.
brilliant. You put a post-it on your computer. You're such a genius.
I'm not
She
saying-
hit save 50 fucking times, and so did I.
Well.
Wasn't a problem with that.
Well,
You
no.
don't forget to hit save. We hit save.
You know what reminds people to save stuff? The word save.
Yeah.
Right, and that's what I
saved it.
said. Put the word save.
Yeah, but the word
Sal.
save is on the
It comes
computer.
up on
We
your
did,
computer.
but Sal, the issue wasn't whether we forgot to hit save. We hit save. We hit it
Okay.
50 times. We were so paranoid about closing the document.
I'm with you,
And guess
pal.
what? I'm
and I
eating
felt
dinner.
bad.
I'm past it, and your email comes zooming in, man.
And it was just a nice gesture.
Yeah, and you want to know
It
something? It
wasn't
wasn't.
mean.
Number one, send it to me.
I
Don't
will.
write my wife. You don't have a relationship with my wife. My wife thinks you're
Well,
insane. She wouldn't be around you unless I give her permission
That's
to,
true.
because she says to me, tell me, is it okay to go near Sal? Is he fucking insane? I go, he is fucking insane, but you can do this.
Thank you.
I know about this, and there'll be plenty of people around. You're like a caged fucking monkey
Well, I wouldn't go
who
that
I would
far.
keep in the cage and throw some peanuts to. Stay out of it, man.
All right, man. I just
Stop
felt bad.
writing.
You had to,
if you would
You
listen to
didn't
what I
feel
said,
bad.
it had nothing to. Your advice had nothing to do with what we were arguing about.
You're
on
just
what
trying to
happened.
insinuate yourself in his life. That's exactly what you're trying
Would
to do.
you do me a
You
favor?
don't give a fuck.
Would you go
this
over
is
to-
coming from somebody who took advantage of an $800 bottle of wine. What advice have you given them to save their fucking marriage?
Hey,
to take
why
that
would
bottle
you
and bash it
know
over your
about-
head.
Why would you know about saving a marriage, you asshole?
Their marriage is
Sal.
in trouble, Sal.
Sal.
What would you know
Believe
about
me, it's
that?
the first sign.
No,
it's
Sal,
the
they're
first
not in
sign of
trouble.
many.
Sal, put a
Oh,
post-it.
my God.
Sal, put a post-it note on your computer that says the word asshole on it, and that'll remind you every time if you think you're not an asshole that you're an asshole.
Sal, if
I'm
you
going to send that to your
That's
wife.
great.
Sal, if you had called me last night and told me you sent that email, I would have said, okay, this is what you have to do right now. You have to send Benji an email begging him to be late tomorrow.
Right.
But anyway, no, Sal, seriously.
Of course,
can you not
absolutely.
No, please just don't send her any email.
Not one.
If you want her to do show
Goes
in the
through you.
hallway,
Goes through
send
you.
it to me,
Everything through you.
or have Doug Goodstein do it, okay?
Okay, not a problem.
All right.
Show in the hallway.
Write a post-it note on your computer that says, save my marriage. I mean, this thing comes
He's
in.
going to help you out.
Oh, my God. It was like...
What
and
guy?
And then I go to Beth, I go, that fucking jackass is writing you a note how you should put a post-it that says save. And I said, and I saved it. She goes, I know you did. I saw you do it. I said, and now he's giving you advice that has nothing to do with even what I said. It was crazy. I was going berserk. I said, I got Sal.
What human being doesn't know the line between, this is a show, and that's a real marriage.
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
and you
well, I
don't
know,
mess
yeah.
with it.
It's a very creepy metrosexual thing to do. Like, what guy writes a note to a woman saying,
not a metro
It's Sal.
It's a Sal.
It's Sal
thing.
trying- it's Sal trying to get
be
in.
I don't want
part
to
of
insult
everything.
metrosexuals, Robin. You're right.
Sal
But-
still wants to get tight with Beth.
Right.
And he
I know,
somehow
that's
thinks
what I'm saying. It's
gonna
just- it's
lead-
crazy.
It's going to lead to him
How it-
hanging out with us in the apartment
Right.
watching TV
She's
with
got to
everybody.
change her email. And he can't have it. That's the only way he's never going to send her email.
No,
again.
if he sends her another email, I'm getting rid of him.
All right. Well,
That's
Sal,
it.
remember that, man.
If Benji's late, I'm throwing him out of the studio, and Sal's off the show. I mean, it's insane. He's so annoying, and he's so helpful.
And this is late in the evening, so he's been thinking about this
Yeah.
all day, how to get himself involved.
A helpful tip would be to write a save note.
Hello, Beth.
Hi, Beth. One of my ideas is, there's
Here's
an
what
original
I
thought.
do.
Hey, Beth, guess who?
It's Sal.
It's Mr. Fix-It.
You know what? I mean, in some weird way, Sal wants to be the emotional friend to Beth. That is what, I know you're fighting, but let me be the common sense.
I'm the shoulder, the strong shoulder for you to cry
Here's a strong shoulder for you, Sal, and I'm going to take it because my fist is attached to it. I'm going to put it down your throat.
Beth, here's another reminder. Put up a post-it that says, "Save my marriage."
Right.
Because it's in trouble.
He's going to help you out. He can't help himself.
Worked up again during the commercials about Sal.
Oh, no.
Yeah. He goes, isn't it interesting that Sal only emails Beth like, he says, first of all, you let up. Sal said something when you were yelling at him this morning that went right over your head. I said, what did he say? He said, well, you won't answer my emails, so maybe Beth will.
Right.
And then, which just shows you. And then,
absolutely. It's all about getting involved.
And then, And then Gary said to me during the commercial, because it's really interesting, he doesn't email anybody else's wife on the show. He doesn't email Mary.
No.
And even Jason said, like, Sal's on this one's Facebook and that one's Facebook. He doesn't talk to any of the wives.
Right.
He's on all their Facebook. Only Beth. He's focused on her.
This has nothing to do with anything but getting closer to you.
Yeah. And then, of course, he wrote that ridiculous email last night, which I won't go into again, but it was just fucking absurd.
It's so obvious what he's up to.
And he could care less.
There's no goodwill there. No. He's just wanting to be in your life.
He's such a suck-up. And then, of course, he has to send an email about what Beth and I were fighting about so I can start the whole conversation over again.
God,
but we've talked about how inappropriate his friends are in his life.
Right.
He would like to be that for you, an inappropriate friend.
Yeah. Well, I just as soon fire him so I don't have to have him anywhere near me.
He'd like to be your Achilles heel.
Sal, why do you write my wife? You don't write any other women who are married to any guys on this show. I really don't get what he's up to. I want to know what his fantasy is. What's the fantasy? Why do you write my wife? You don't write any other wives. You don't write anybody's girlfriend.
I don't know anybody else's wife.
Yes, you do.
I know.
You went to Jason's wife's You went to Jason's wife's wedding.
I've
no, you haven't.
Emailed Jason's mom.
Howard, Sal, you spent a week in Europe with my wife.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
Yeah. How come you never write her?
Write her?
I don't have her email address.
Yeah, okay.
I did send her an email. I sent her a picture of her and myself together at Jason's wedding.
Right.
I email your wife. I email your wife.
Leave my wife alone. She's not interested in you. We get the emails from you.
That's
we laugh
in your
at them.
head, not
we
hers.
laugh at them. Do you notice all of her answers are one word? Great. Nice, thank you.
That's because you're next to her.
No.
She just wants to pacify.
She wants nothing to do with
pacify. You. Okay, let me say thanks to Sal.
Do me a favor, honestly.
I'm going to leave her alone. I said it. I know you're paranoid. You're a lunatic.
You're so not paranoid. It says you said. Well, you won't talk to me. Maybe she will.
No, that's crazy.
You said that today.
Well, yeah, that's true. You don't reply to emails. You don't reply. You're very rude that way. It bothers a lot of people.
I reply to emails that are about work.
Right.
That's strictly for work, my email. I told you that. I don't want to have a personal dialogue with you on my email.
That's fine.
I said, you want to write about work? I'll talk to you all day, and I do. I answer every one of your emails.
That's true on that case, but Beth was kind enough to do a couple of things. We're moving on.
No,
and
she was kind enough to do it because I said, it's for show in the hallway. It's for the TV channel.
Right.
Please do it. And she did it for me.
Yes.
Not for you.
Okay.
For me.
I just did a little. It was a little helpful thing. I just gave her an option.
So your idea that if you can talk to her, you'll somehow get through to me on a personal level is absurd.
You're thinking that. I don't think that at all.
No, you said it this morning. I never thought of it till today because you put the thought in my head. You said, quote,
both of you, yes.
You won't answer me, so maybe she will.
That's true. You wouldn't. You probably wouldn't answer.
So you're using her to get to me.
Well, I kind of felt bad for her. You were the one flipping out yesterday, and she didn't have her.
You felt bad for her. Okay.
And
listen, she's doing just fine.
Okay, I know
you don't have to feel bad for my wife.
God bless her. She's doing great.
Good.
All right.
Point is, you don't even like her. You said shitty things about her.
That's in the past.
And now you're busy
regurgitate that is wrong.
She regurgitated it. She goes, it is interesting that Sal writes me, chooses me, when he's saying shitty things about me.
Have we all not had our differences and moved on? Yes. And I'm doing that in my life, too.
Good.
And I'm not emailing her anymore as a courtesy.
You know what? First get your wife to talk to you, and then talk to my wife.
That's another story. Don't worry about it. I prefer she doesn't talk to me. It's much better.
Well, I prefer my wife doesn't talk to you either.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Mean wives don't mix. Let's just leave it at that.
Good.
The only way Sal's never going to email Beth again is if Benji marries Beth.